Are your feet just for walking, or do they hold secrets about your personality and destiny? Hello friends, today we will explore the mysteries of Samudrik Shastra and how the shape, color and structure of your feet reveal insights about you. As the Samudrik Shastra shloka says, Pade Shobha Prasannataha, Pade Lakshmi Nivasaha, Pade Lakshane Vishuddhe, Naraha Sarvartha Sampanaha. This means the beauty and auspicious traits of feet signifies happiness and prosperity. Blessed feet bring wealth, joy and success. So let's uncover what your feet reveal about your personality and future. Ready? Let's dive in. Let me tell you something fascinating. If your feet never sweat, your heel stays smooth, your toes are perfectly aligned, and there is a natural warmth in your soul, then, my friend, you are truly special. People like you are blessed with prosperity. Life may not overflow with riches, but your needs are always met on time. It's as if fortune favors you beyond stability. Your life is joyful and filled with little luxuries. A royal lifestyle isn't just a dream, it's your natural energy. But here is the magic. You don't just attract luck, you share it. Your presence uplifts those around you, making their lives a little brighter. If this sounds like you, embrace it. You are one of the rare souls who radiate abundance and grace. Alright, let's talk about another category. If your souls resemble a soup bowl, narrow at the back, slightly flat at the front, and have a light yellow tint, then you belong to a unique category. For you, happiness often seems like a reward that comes only after a struggle. Financial growth is gradual, no quick gains, just a slow and steady path sometimes. It feels like you're just getting by meeting expenses but finding it hard to save, making tough time feel never ending. But here is the thing, challenges don't just test you, they shape you. With patience and persistence, your steady progress can lead to something truly rewarding. Hang in there, you have what it takes to turn the tide. Let's dive into the third point in this series. If your toes are slightly apart, not touching when your feet rest flat, then your feet reveal something interesting about you. You may experience frequent minor health issues, not serious, but enough to disrupt daily life. Financially managing money feels like a balancing act with income just covering expenses. But the biggest challenge is decision making. You often second guess yourself. This hesitation can hold you back, making you rely on others for advice instead of trusting your own path. But remember, clarity comes with confidence. Trust yourself more and you will find the direction you have been searching for. Let's talk about the fourth category, cracked heels, a sign of resilience and hard work. Life often feels like a constant grind. You give 200%, yet the result barely reach 10%. Challenges seems to follow you everywhere. Financial worries, unexpected hurdles, it's as if problems have become your uninvited best friend. You also have a nostalgic heart. Old songs, classic movies and memories of simpler time hold a special place for you. But here is your reminder, while the past is precious, joy exists in the present too. Embrace today and you will find happiness right where you are. Now let's move on to the fifth category, people with very small feet. People with small feet have a knack for collecting things, often buying on impulsive and later regretting. But shopping brings them joy. They keep their circle small, preferring solitude over social crowd. They build a world of their own and find happiness within it. They are not actively seeking attention, but ironically, their unique charm draws people towards them anyway. If this sounds like you, embrace your quirks and enjoy the world you have created. It's yours after all. Now, let's move to the next type in this series. If your feet are slightly arched, almost like a bow, you belong to a rare group. You're naturally curious and deeply knowledgeable. You're always reading, learning, and staying ahead, whether it's a casual chat or a deep discussion. You always have something valuable to share. Your mind is a treasure chest of dreams. not just at night but even during the day. Your ambition drives you forward, but it also makes true satisfaction feel just out of reach. And that's not a bad thing. That hunger for more will take you places. Now, let's move to the next category. If your feet are cushiony or slightly swollen, this might just be you. You often feel burdened not because of your action but due to the chaos created by others, especially family, yet you rarely share your feelings. So, you keep everything bottled up, but holding it all in only makes things harder. It's okay to open up to someone you trust. Sharing won't make you weak, it will lighten your load and help you move forward. Your strength is undeniable, but even the strongest need support sometimes. Let's move to the next category. If your toes are evenly aligned and your big toe is longer than the rest, you have a deep connection to art and beauty. You admire the finer things, whether it's a painting, a song, or a simple flower. Your appreciation is genuine, and you may even have a talent for singing, painting, or other creative pursuits. If your big toe is slightly rounded and your nails have a pinkish hue, your peak in life is near, typically between 36 and 42. The rounder the toe, the sooner you will reach it. And if your big toe and the one next to it are equal in the length, you are a natural leader, bold and determined. Once you set your mind to something, you make it happen. Whether it's your artistic side or leadership skill, your feet reveal just how unique you are. Let's move on to an interesting category: people with noticeable gaps between their toes. If this sounds like you, it reveals a lot about your unique personalities. You often feel detached from the world, preferring your own space over the chaos of social interactions. Even with family, you maintain a certain distance, focusing more on your personal goals and ambitions. Yet, you have a rare talent. You know how to connect with the right people. You naturally align with those who can help you grow, forming relationships that open doors to new opportunities. Your independence sets you apart, making you someone who carves your path to success. Moving on to the next category: if your toes are perfectly aligned, forming a neat descending shape from the big toes to the smallest, congratulations, you belong to a group of individuals with a natural, impressive personality. Your confidence and charisma naturally draw people towards you. But let's be honest, there is one small catch: you tend to prioritize your own opinions over others. It's not that you don't care, you just strongly believe in yourself. While this self-assuredness is a strength, it can sometimes create friction in your married life or close relationships. But awareness is key. Try balancing your strong opinions with a little more openness, and you will see yourself personal life flourishing even more. Let's move on to the next category. If your toes are straight and perfectly proportionated, with the big toes being the largest, you have a natural, social, and charismatic personality. People are drawn to you, captivated by your charm and ways with words. You are an excellent speaker with the potential to be a strong business leader. Your confidence and presence make you someone others admire, paving the way for success in both social and professional life. Now, let's talk about those whose toes form a rectangular shape, appearing balanced and even. It means you have a calm and composed nature. You think carefully before making decisions, weighing all options with the practical mindset. You are trustworthy and grounded. Your reliability stands out. People know they can count on you, and that quiet strength makes all the difference. Now, let's move to the next category. If your second toe is longer than your big toe, you're bursting with energy and enthusiasm. You have a strong dynamic personality, but in the best way possible. You are a natural motivator. You inspire those around you. If it were up to you, you would uplift the whole world. With excellent speaking skill and a magnetic aura, you leave your mark wherever you go. You are the kind of person who stands out in any room, vibrant and unforgettable. Now, Moving on, if your toes are perfectly close together with no noticeable gaps, except maybe a slight gap near the big toe, you are someone who values privacy above all else. Your secrets are yours to keep, and if someone confides in you, rest assured it's safe with you. However, there is a twist. Your mood can swing pretty quickly. One moment you are calm and collected, and the next you are unpredictable. Now that we have talked about mood swings, let's move to the next category. If your little toe stays close to other toes without creating a gap, you thrive on routine. Structure and planning gives you a sense of security, and your reliability makes you one of the best companions. People know they can count on you no matter what. On the flip side, if your little toe separates easily from the rest, it's a completely different story. You crave change and excitement. Routine feels suffocating. You love adventures, always seeking something new and thrilling. But here is a catch. You get bored very quickly. Your mind is constantly looking for something new, whether you find comfort in routine or thrive on spontaneity. Your toes reveal the rhythm of your life. Let's move on to the next category. If your big toe leans noticeably towards the second toe, you are always in rush, constantly racing to finish things as quick as possible. While this habit can be useful, it also leads to hasty decisions and avoidable mistakes. Remember, as they say, slow and steady wins the race. Now, if your toes curve inward towards your big toe, it tells a different story. This often signals a deep attachment to the past, perhaps something significant or even painful has left a lasting mark, making it hard to fully move on. It's as if a part of you is still holding on to those memories. But life is about learning, letting go, and moving forward. Your feet are reminding you that while the past has shaped for you, the future holds the key for your growth. In Samudrik Shastra, it's believed that if your smallest toe stays steady and doesn't wiggle, you're a natural creative person. Nights are your best time, your creativity shines, and the ideas flow effortlessly. You're someone who loves taking risks, and most of the time, those risks really pays off. But when they don't, challenges can hit hard. Now, if you notice a slight darkness or blackness on your soles, it may indicate certain challenges in your life. Health issues, marital struggles, or difficulties in friendship often seem to arise, as if life keeps testing you with one obstacles after another. On the other hand, if your soles appear pale or whitish, decision making might not be your strongest suit. You may struggle to distinguish between right and wrong, leading to choices that sometimes backfire and create setbacks. But remember, every challenge has an opportunity to grow. Moving on to the next category, if your feet are wider at the front, you are naturally lively and full of positive energy. Your cheerful spirit not only keeps you motivated but also uplifts those around you. However, your playful nature can sometimes stir things up with loved ones. Now, if you have a black mole on the soles of your feet, you are born to wander, exploring new places, moving around, and experiencing life on the go. That's what excites you. You don't like to stay in one place for too long. Your unique traits add depth to your personality, making you truly one of a kind. So friends, this was my analysis of how the shape, size, color and features of your feet reveal so much about your personality. I have tried to cover everything in this video from toes to soles. And now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments how much you can relate to this. Take care.